Yo, what is good everyone? It is your boy Savvy here. Thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys 3 new retakes as well as my new controller settings. Keep in mind this isn't considered an actual retake tutorial video that I usually make, which means that I'll be making my normal 5 retake tutorials coming up real soon, so stay tuned for that. But if you guys are excited for today's video, please drop a like and make sure to go follow me over on Twitter and Instagram. Both of those links are in the description below. And without further ado, let's jump straight into 3 new retakes, plus my new controller settings. Let's do it. Alright guys, now jumping straight in, but before we do that, I just want to quickly mention that these retake tutorials that I'm going to be showing you guys today are a little bit more on the advanced side of retake tutorials, just so you know as we go along. But yeah, anyways, jumping straight into retake number 1, you just want to start off by placing a couple ramps in front of you just like this. What you guys want to do next is place a wall behind this ramp right here. Look up, place another wall right here, look up again, and you're going to place a cone right here. Then you're going to look over to the left and you're going to place a cone right there just like that. Now what you guys are going to want to do next is jump from this ramp right here towards that cone over there, and you're going to place a wall and a ramp that is going to be connected to that cone. So it's going to look like this. So wall and a ramp connected to this cone right here. Now this next part is a little bit tricky, so I'm going to try to explain it before I demonstrate how to do it. So you're going to be basically editing these 2 squares right here, and then you're going to be placing a wall right here, a wall right there, and then a ramp to catch yourself that is connected to that wall. I know that sounds a little bit confusing, but I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. So you edit these 2 squares and then place a wall right here, a wall right here, and then a ramp to catch yourself just like that. Now from here, you guys are going to place a wall right here, a wall right here. You're going to look up and place a cone right there, and then look over to the right and place another cone right there just like that. Now what you guys are going to want to do next is jump from this ramp right here towards that cone, but you're going to be doing a reverse 90 this way like this. So it's going to look like this. So reverse 90 is a wall right here, a wall right here, a wall right there, and then a ramp to catch yourself that is connected to this cone right here. So that's what that looks like. Next, you just simply edit these 2 squares and then do your 90s or whatever it is that you guys want to do, and that's basically it for retake number 1. Alright guys, so moving on to retake number 2, again you guys are just going to want to start it off by placing a couple ramps in front of you just like this, and again just like the first retake, you guys are going to want to place a wall behind this ramp, a wall right here, and a cone right here. But instead of going to the left like the first retake, we're going to be going to the right. So on the right side here, you guys are going to want to place a cone just like that, and then again like the first retake, you guys are going to be jumping from this ramp into that cone and placing a wall and a ramp. So simple wall and then a ramp to catch yourself just like this. Now the next bit here is a little bit tricky. Just like the first retake, you guys are going to want to be quick with this. So you edit these 2 squares and then immediately place a wall to connect it. So you edit these 2 squares, then place a wall to connect it all. If you don't place that wall, the whole thing will break. Now the next thing you guys are going to want to do is edit these 4 squares of the wall. Now it can't be 3 squares, because if you guys edit these 3 squares just like this, the whole thing will break. It has to be 4 squares or else the whole thing will come down and then you will fall down. Now the next thing you guys are going to want to do after that is just do a simple 3 layers. So it's just a ramp, floor, and a wall like this. and then that's basically it for this next part. What you guys want to do next is grab hold of the ramp, stand about in the middle of it, and then flip the ramp like this, and then you guys will be like this, and the ramp will be flipped. The next thing you guys are going to want to do is simply edit these 4 squares of the wall, and like I said earlier, if you edit these 3 squares, the wall will break. So you guys are going to want to make sure that you guys do 4 squares, just like that. Now, the next thing you guys are going to want to do is just simply do a 180 like this, and then that is basically it for retake number 2. Alright guys, so moving on to retake number 3. This one is a lot of fun to do. This is the final retake that I'm going to be showing you guys today. It's definitely so much fun to do, and I'm excited to show you guys how to do this. But again, you guys are going to want to start off by placing a couple ramps in front of you just like this. And it's the same concept as the first 2 retakes that I showed you guys. It's the same concept, so wall here, cone here, and it doesn't matter which side you go on for this one. I like to go to the right side for this one, so it's going to be the same concept. So wall, cone, connected to this ramp right here. And again, you're going to be jumping into that cone by placing a wall and a ramp. So wall and a ramp, just like that. And then again, simply edit these 2 squares, catch yourself with a wall just like that. And if you don't do that, the whole thing will break. And then you just place a cone above you like this. Look over to the right or the left, it doesn't really matter, but I like to go in a right motion each time I do this. So another cone, and then wall and a ramp. So it's basically the same thing over and over. And then you can just keep doing this over and over until you want to get out. So this is how I get out. I place 2 walls right here, just like that, like you just seen, the 2 walls. And then from here, you just do a simple jump out in this direction right here, like this. So the jump out will consist of a floor and a ramp, and then just simply do your 90s or whatever it is that you guys want to do. And that's basically it for retake number 3. Alright guys, so those are the 3 brand new retakes that I wanted to show you guys today. Now we're going to be moving on to my controller settings. I'm not going to go too in depth with everything because nothing much has really changed except for a minor difference, which I'm about to show you guys right now. So jumping straight into this, I'm just going to go straight to my controller settings. So here we go. So my build mode sensitivity and my edit mode sensitivity, I've left the same at 2.2, just like that. My look horizontal speed used to be at 55, and my vertical speed used to be at 50, just like that. What I've since changed is I've changed this to 55 and this to 50. I basically did like a switcheroo right here. And what that did, I don't know why, but it made me feel like my whole playstyle just changed like overnight. I don't know what happened, but definitely give this a try. Like give this a little switcheroo right here and have your horizontal speed a little lower than your vertical speed. I don't know why, but it just makes me feel super cracked at the game. And okay, so again, my boosts are completely off, including boost when building off. My ADS used to be at 13 and now it is at 15. I don't know why. Putting it at 15 definitely feels a lot better for close range aim down sights, all that kind of stuff. And honestly, my long range isn't too bad either. This is kind of like the sweet spot for ADS in my opinion, definitely. And again, I have 0 boost across the board right here, and 0 dampening time right here. And then my controller dead zones have been the same for like ever. So like 10% on the left stick and 5% on the right stick. That has been the same. That's never going to change probably. But yeah, so moving on to my binds. Again, it's the same binds. The only thing that I've switched is my left is now replay last emote instead of map. It used to be map, but now it is replay last emote, and now my touchpad is set to map. So yeah, that is definitely more convenient for me. Moving on to my build controls, I put change material / trap on the left D-pad here. That was never the same as what it was before. This is different for sure. And yeah, that is basically it. And the same goes for edit controls. That is basically the same. So yeah, that is basically it for my controls right there. Alright guys, so that is going to be it for today's video. I just want to quickly show you guys 3 brand new retakes as well as my new updated controller settings just to keep you guys in the loop. But guys, I just want to quickly say before I end it off, I literally ordered my last 2 items for my gaming room like yesterday. One of the items has arrived, but I'm still waiting on that last item, and once that last item arrives, my gaming room setup will be complete, and then I can finally get back to an insane amount of grinding when it comes to making videos for you guys. It's gonna be insane. I can't wait to show you guys what I've been planning behind the scenes. There's a new revamp coming. There's entirely new videos, entirely new content coming. I'm gonna be streaming. I'm gonna be doing so much more, and I'm gonna be uploading every 3 days. I'm gonna be super consistent for you guys. It's gonna be insane. So definitely stay tuned for all of that. Make sure you guys subscribe with noties on and like this video if you enjoyed. And yeah, thank you guys for watching again, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.